Good morning. Look at that handsome boy. Frankie, say hi. Hello. Finally got a sunny day. Curtains are open. It's been a long, gray weekend. And when I open the windows, I always feel like everything is just cleaner and calmer. I love that. Love, love, love the sun. I lived in Portland, Oregon area for about 10 years. And I fought depression every day. And because I was in the military, I couldn't take an antidepressant without special clearance, which was a pain to get. Talk more about that another time. But when I finally decided to quit my full-time government job with the military, I did that to move to Minnesota to get my first master's degree in addictions. So I got out there and it was 20 below for over 30 days. It was 30 days of 20 below weather, and I think it went a day or two longer than that. But I just remember the sun reflecting off the snow like diamonds. And I was renting a room and sharing a bathroom with 3 other renters to go to school up there. Very exclusive, very expensive, very immersive school. And the Buffalo Ranch was heaven. Every day I woke up facing the buffalo pasture, and the sun would be frozen to them. Kind of chokes me up. Was frozen to them in the way you would think of the works of art by the painters who paint buffalo. I wish I could think of a name right now, but I never really did study that type of art, but I always admired it. It was enchanting. Everything sparkled. These buffalo with the snow on them and the sun coming down and sparkling, and the gratitude I felt. I would walk into school every day in my big winter boots and my big winter cap and my birth control big winter hat, which I still have, and walk right in the doors to the front desk where there was always someone waiting there to concierge, and she'd say, "Good morning, April." She learned my name, and I was like, "Good morning." And she says, "You come in every morning with this big smile. What's going on?" And I told her that I had just come from Portland where it was cloudy most days, cloudy and rainy, very often. And I got out here in the sun. As soon as I wake up, I'm so grateful. I get this smile on, and I walk out into the cold, and the sun is shining. I'm still smiling, and then it freezes. My face was freezing at 20 below. I told her I just can't stop smiling. And then it ends up freezing. It takes a half an hour for my face to feel normal so I can look serious. Oh my gosh. It was so cold. I'd pull in the parking lot and there was usually something going on where somebody skidded into someone else. I had one of the few parking spaces that was open one day was next to a gal who shut her door and her windows just shattered. One of them. I'm a sun person. Cheers. Why am I yelling? Well, Hi, baby. You're such a good boy. So I had to put a non-skid rug under my dressing table stool because Frankie tried taking a run to jump on the stool, to jump on the bed recently, and what a mess. The stool went sliding, he went sliding. Oops, didn't mean to hit that. Sorry, baby. Did I scare you? So now there's a little rug under my stool because we love our puppy. Okay. Oh, so I wanted to read something. You know, I'm trying to get back on my spiritual course. I'm getting better. This comes, whoops. Oh, I lost my place. Oh, well, I'll find it again. Whee. This comes from The Thin Book by Jean Eddie Weston. This is an oldie. It's an oldie. Got it from Hazelden. I ordered it from Hazelden a long time ago because I had a friend who, let's see, it was written in 96. I got sober in 92. And I met Dennis in AA. And he was a member of Gamblers Anonymous, Overeaters Anonymous, and Alcoholics Anonymous. That's all I knew so far. In our small town. But he traveled a lot. So, and he had money, so he could build these relationships fairly easily wherever he went. Meaning, he would have barbecues, and he'd go to a new meeting and just say, you know what, I'm gonna have a barbecue. He and his wife traveled in an RV and went skiing. And what do you have? Frankie, come on. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Good boy. I had to go put a gate up somewhere. Oh, hold on. I don't want my dog choking on these candy wrappers. All right. Yes. You're a little explorer. Look what I got for you. Okay. Oh, where was I? Oh, anyway, he turned me on to this book. He was a great man. Great man. Had some good times out on his property. He was so generous and kind and insightful and wise and a hot mess sometimes, but quietly so. Anyway, like a lot of us. God bless him. He's in heaven now. Cheers, Dennis. I've been so wrapped up in negativity lately that I was losing touch with my good memories. I'm so mad. Are you just disgusted? Are you just disgusted? Thank you for that candy. You're such a good boy. When this drops, it sounds like a brick. Oh my God. Good boy. Good boy. My puppy. So anyway, yes, he turned me on to this book, and it's full of wisdom. It has a little bit of a stoic flavor. I'm going to turn this around because I got to start putting on makeup. Oh, shoot. Let me read this real quick. When you are exasperated, worried, or depressed over any emergency, big or small, say to yourself, small emergencies feel like big emergencies to me because I am so sensitive. I'm so sensitive. Anyway, I am not responsible for all that happens to me, but I am responsible for how I react emotionally. I will not become disturbed and blow this problem out of proportion. Excessive concern only causes me to be tired and tense. I must remember that I feel better physically and mentally when I choose to be cheerful and self-encouraging. I have perfect control over my thoughts and emotions. I can make them as positive and helpful as I want. No one can upset me or tie me up in emotional knots if I refuse to allow it. Frankie! I know. Truth is truth. But I can tell you this. Emotional knots. Oh my God, how much I love you. Come on. This is supposed to be about me. Look at, I love it when his ears stand up like that. They only do it when he lays down, but it's so freaking cute. Wouldn't it be great if his ears looked like that all the time? I think I'd love him a little more if he was just this much cuter. And that would do it. That would do it. That would do it. I would love you more. Okay. I don't care how cute. Oh my God, look, both ears. Oh. Okay, I've got stuff to do. One thing is I have to start letting my hair start to dry. Okay, so guess what? I don't think the bathroom people are coming back. They put in their last day yesterday, from what I understand. We'll see. I finally got to put my office back together. I can't believe it. They came back in after fixing the wall that they accidentally put holes through, working in the bathroom on the other side of that wall. And they came back. I thought, well, they didn't do a very good job of painting, but I didn't want to call them and ask them if they were going to put another layer of paint on there. Look, started losing hair right in there. Right in there. Look at that. I've never had alopecia before. I know I've been complaining about my hairline and then shaving this little part here, but this side, that must be why I really started seeing my hairline, is because, yes, it's receding, but when this started receding, that's not receding, that's hair loss. Look how far back that's gone compared to this side, which is hard to see because of the sun coming through. I don't know. I know it's hard to see because my hair's so white. But I don't know. Who cares? It's not that big of a deal. I've been using castor oil on my face every night for a long time. And I've recently started using Retin-A and rubbing it in this area a little bit more than usual. I just started using Retin-A again about a couple weeks ago, I guess. Because I saw a video. Oh, excuse me. Frankie, don't look at me like that. I knew that. He doesn't like it when I burp or... He doesn't mind it when I sneeze so much. Like my dog, Gordy. Oh, Gordy used to get so concerned about my sneezing. He even started sneezing. And if I'd say, bless you, he would sneeze again. So I had to quit saying bless you. I didn't realize that until he was like sneezing like 7 times in a row. And a friend of mine said, stop saying bless you. You're rewarding him for sneezing, so you're training him. Border Collies, they just want to please you so much. It's amazing. So anyway, Makeup time. Finally about done with this. This was a Temu makeup. It's very moisturizing. I'm going to use something with a little more coverage today. I've been moisturizing my face for a while now, and it's not helping the wrinkles. It's not. And I've been drinking more water for a while now. I don't know. I think it makes sense. But if you don't have a lot of collagen in your skin because you're older, if you work outside a lot, like I love to do, I love being outside, there are things that dry up your skin. And unless you are born with good skin, which is genetics, it's going to be a constant battle to get something you probably can't ever achieve. So sorry. It's true. I'm not trying to break your heart, but I see people just battle it and battle it and battle it. And it's just, and then there's these rich women on the internet. They're not rich because of how much money they're making off of YouTube. YouTube, I guess you can make some money off of it, but come on. I don't know. I don't care about it. That made me sound jealous. All I'm saying is they've got money from other careers or other people in their lives or other activities that they do. So they can spend money on all these treatments. I guarantee you, they are not always completely honest about everything they're doing. What clickbait? What clickbait? I think they're like me, entertaining themselves on here, and it's addictive to invest in ego. So if they're looking at their numbers, their counts, which some of them have been doing recently I guess, because some messages aren't coming up, some thumbs up aren't coming up for some of them. I get it. I used to, when I was doing Facebook, the amount of attention I would get was so interesting that I would post something and then look to see if anybody liked it, how many people, which people didn't. And I mean, I get it. That's why I'm keeping this channel so low key. I don't care if there's prescriptions. I don't mind some thumbs up. I like that. And I love comments. So thank you, anybody who comments. And I usually, within a week, comment back. Because you never know what's going on in my house. You never know what's going on in my house. There could be a tragedy. There could be an accident. There could be another surgery. There could be a temper tantrum or an overdose or a death. I mean, you never know what's going on in my world. So I don't think I've ever gone more than 2 weeks. So yeah, you can send up a flag of worry. Please come find me if it's over 2 weeks. I'm kidding. Don't ever worry. One way or another will be okay. So anyway, I think it's all about ego. We have to kind of watch that. We have to watch be aware of what can make us happy and what makes us stressful. Okay, I got this from Temu. ZC. It's got a white, I don't know if this is some kind of fancy paper they wrapped around. Some kind of fabric. but it feels good in the hands. And on the bottle it says Velvet Mist Foundation. And I can tell you that there's probably about as much, there's a lot less makeup in it. It looks like a lot less makeup if you look at that in it. Wet n Wild is great if you can stand the smell. Elf is amazing if you can stand the smell. But I can tell you, if you just wanted to try something, I think it was like $10, which is twice as much as those other foundations for half as much. But I like it. I like it just as much as I like anything else. There's only a few makeups that I've been really, really super impressed by. And one of them was El Maquillage. I don't remember how to pronounce it, but it's on all those commercials on YouTube. I see them all the time. But they had a dupe on Temu. They had to take it down. But I got to try it before they did. And it was too bad because I was trying to do darker makeup to go with my hair. But it just ended up looking, to make some kind of contrast instead of looking so white. I grew out of that phase because it's too hard to maintain hair color. It's too hard to maintain face color that will wear, that will throughout the day, just like hair color. I get a white seam around my face within days. My hair grows fairly fast to a certain length and then stops. But yeah, just, it was, and then it would look kind of orange on me. I have good luck with makeup that's my color. But if I try going a little darker at all, I look a little orange, just like lipstick. Lipstick looks mostly orange on me. So I'm using my goop. Because it feels good on my lips. And it tastes good. And then I put this on. Because this lasts quite a bit too. And this comes across so orange, so apricot, so bright. So I'll put this on. To darken it down. I like that color. Matches the inside of my lips. So, unlike the orange makeup, when I use this, it blends as it wears off. Right? I love looking made up. I do. But there's a point where it just gets where it's not worth it. It's just not worth it. I'm just getting kind of tired of it. Yeah. It's just getting to be way too much work. And I am over it. Today. We'll see. We'll see about tomorrow. We'll see about tomorrow. We'll see about tomorrow. Oh my God, that Motown concert that I was watching on TV has got me wanting to dance. Wanting to dance. I have to be lazy about my makeup this morning, whether I want to or not, because I got to get going. Oh, my nose is itching so bad. Yeah, I was thinking, whew, I love getting messages. Just a hello, even. Vanessa, you're really good at that. Plum sends me really the best messages. I miss you, Plum. But I love hearing from Janice and oh shoot, I gotta get going. And there's a couple young men on here too. I want to give you a shout out. I love that. We've got a couple people going through some stressful times. I want to give you a shout out. I'm thinking about you. And honestly, I pray for my list of people in my little group here. I don't care if you believe in prayer or not, but I don't know. Somewhere between the power of attraction, you know, The Secret, that kind of stuff, and God and chaos theory and Buddhism and recovery. I don't know. I don't care. Whatever you believe or don't believe, you know what? I don't care. You know why? Because I love you anyway. That's true. It's true. I had a widow's peak there years ago. Can you see it? I've been putting Retin-A on there too. I'm hoping to get it back. You can barely see it. Who cares? Nobody cares if your hair is receding. Nobody cares. If it bothers you, get a freaking wig. Do not care. Just do the best you can with what you have to work with. That's what I say. I know my hair used to be the prettiest thing about me. It probably still is. I get compliments on it almost every time I go out. But here's the thing. Compliments don't mean a thing. They're shallow. They're shallow. Compliments about your looks are shallow. And I don't mind. I like compliments. But when it's a compliment about your personality, those are more important compliments. Till you get caught being your worst self. And then that compliment fades too. All right. So I'm just going to say, stay sober. Stay sane. Keep doing the best you can with what you have to work with. Let's get to work. All right. Love you. Bye for now.